It has emote now? I'll have to check it out after. I can't see it on my phone screen. It's too small. I still got to chase up some of mine too. We'll get rid of the marker since we don't really need to IFF anymore. Can you sing Still Alive by GLaDOS? No, I can't, sorry. I do not remember all the words, and I am a terrible singer. I could, but not while I'm dogfighting. And again, I'm a terrible singer, so you probably wouldn't enjoy it. Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck did he just go? Trying to get me banned, Lumber. I see how it is. Trying to get rid of all the other MiG-21 streamers so everyone comes to your channel, huh? Yeah, don't think I don't know. Where the fuck did Tarnfall go? Gotta love the F-5 and its inbuilt cloaking device, though to be fair, the MiG-21 does the same thing.
You wanted to mark us on, Ross? I think we're gonna fight each other on the one.
Oh, it's fine until you get a certain distance away and then you just disappear. Yeah, I see you now.
Maybe you should finding you. Blacked out to the initial merge.
I thought you might have. That was a very wide turn you made.
Redo.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, hello.
Can't wait for the new cockpit. It's gonna be so much easier to keep track of people.
Gotta love auto flap.
Gotta love thrust.
Nope, that's me. Oh, missiles yes or no?
I mean, you can if you want.
No, I'll probably give her no then.
Going to space, son? Jet wash there, I think, combined with a bit of a wing stall.
Ah, nice shot.
Spawn back in.
Might be a little bit too used to having the roll rate without the immunized.
Yeah, that thing's roll rate is fucking batshit crazy with no missiles on it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be disabled. ED just need to fucking fix it. Like, that's what I want, is for ED to fix it. I like the feature, I just wish it was realistic. That's my concern. Did I not get rid of my missiles? I thought I did. Must have hit the wrong jettison. Fucking hell. That one was me, I think. That was wing stall. Wasn't paying attention to my AOA and I should have been. God bless thrust!
Damn it. Try to get you to crash to the ground there.
Ain't happening. If I was in an F-5, it would have happened, because I keep forgetting when I'm in the F-5, I'm not a MiG-21 and I can't do that safely. Every fucking time I've tried to kill helicopters in the F-5, I've rolled straight into the ground like that, or looped straight into the ground like that, because I get so used to being able to do it in a MiG-21, because this thing just has thrust for days. Splat.
Yeah, you pretty much removed one of my ailerons over there first. Nice shoot.
That. Yeah, they were on the inner pylon, so I don't know why it's getting turned before. Or, outer, rather. Just try the MiG-19. I'm trash at the 19. He will fucking towel me easily. Might swap to the 19 after this one. He will towel me. Like, you guys will see I'm so bad at the 19. Not sure why he's going vertical against this thing. It's trying to force an overshoot. It actually worked. That's okay. We will tactically stall ourselves. And that's how you get rid of a pesky F-5. We'll just dive vertically, build some speed, build some separation. And then reset. Overpulled a bit there. And again, gotta watch that AOA. But we can still turn this to our advantage, just rudder it over a little. Very, very subtle movements. Jink out of the head-on. Abuse our nose authority here. And we're back where I want to be. Reeling him in. Without even pulling too hard. Let's reverse, that's not a bad idea. A lot of people reverse too close. About the distance he did it at is where you want to do it.
There?
No, that was a lot better than most people do. You had enough distance there to avoid getting murdered. You basically reset the situation though. Like, he's in the same situation, just going in the opposite direction now.
Yeah, he's able to maintain energy way better.
Ooh, that was a bit spicy there. I'm not sure if it was intentional on his part, but he was abusing his stability at low speed pretty well there. He nearly got me to wing stall into the ground. Thankfully, I was a little higher up when it finally came.
Awesome. Nice shooting, by the way. First round hit me in the...
Thank you. Yep, MiG-21. We're going to switch to the 19 now, and you'll see a big difference, because I am absolute trash garbage at the 19. Spawning in. The 21 is my most flown module by, like, a huge margin, whereas this thing I am absolute poo at. I rarely fly it, and its flying style... Like, I like the aircraft, it just doesn't seem to do what I like to do. I'm very much a turn fighter, and the MiG-21 can get away with that if you know what you're doing. Whereas this is a lot more difficult. MiG-17 Gib. Hero was saying he wants a MiG-17. He said a MiG-17P or PF, which I'm totally down with. Embarrassingly, I've lost sight of him. I may have just pulled a Syrian lead turn right across his nose there. There he is. Alright, we should be back. Sorry about that, guys. Australian internet strikes again. Oh, come on. As if the address is unavailable. Let's go. Hang on, was that the server as well?
Negative, server's working.
I can't get back in. There we go. Give me a minute to load in.
Copy. Yeah, I'm just flying around.
It'll probably only take me a round or two to get sick of getting my ass whooped in this thing. Do you want to do missiles with the 21 and the F-5 after that?
The fight.
It might be a bit one-sided since I get a pair of R60s, but if nothing else, it'll be a good demo for chat of why blue teams shoot themselves in the foot repeatedly on Alpin's server.
Sure.
Alright, whoops. Hang on, wrong plane.
Okay.
I got a bit too enthusiastic for it there. Alright, I'm in. Internet up here's been awful the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only going to get worse in a lot of places because of everyone using it. Oh, this doesn't spawn with missiles in this area, which is interesting. Like, mine's been... I always have at least one dropout per stream, but it's only for like a couple seconds. I've been having 2 or 3 per stream lately, which is, you know, everyone's trying to video conference for work or to catch up with their mates since they can't go out and see them. It's a bit frustrating. Understandable, but frustrating. I came into that merge way too fast, but it might actually work out in my favor here. Probably have had that in gyro mode to try and do the whole radar sight thing. Oh,
hello, sexy MiG-19.
That could have been a bit bad. It probably will still be a bit bad because I'm super slow now and this thing does not like being slow. At all. Doesn't regain energy worth a damn.
You said missiles, right?
This doesn't have any, 21 does. So go missiles with a 21. Yeah, he's gonna kick my shit in right here. Pilot snipe, nice shot.
Yeah, I took up your...
Like I said, night and day difference. Right, back in 21.
Copy. You want to go to missiles?
Yeah, let's do that. Obviously, once you pass the merge.
Sure. Yeah, honestly, with my, what's it, with the radar tracking for the missiles on this thing? Well, somewhat radar tracking where I can just get you lined up and then just fire off the missile along the...
Pair of NR-30s, 30mm.
Line, I would probably win the head on.
Slightly higher muzzle velocity than the Gashar 23.
In this sort of environment.
That's why Blue Team get their shit wrecked on Alpin's server when they complain to him about Red having all aspects, so he takes away the R60Ms and the R3Rs. The R60 is still all aspect in DCS. And it is a much better missile than the 9P5, except it wouldn't make a shot that close. That was a bad shot from me. And I've lost sight of him. Oh, there he is. This missile is so dirty.
Yeah, that's me.
Yep. Welcome to the R60.
Actually, no, you hit my fuel tank.
You don't need fuel.
No, not at all.
Is he going to eject or is he going to keep going? Okay, he's out. Yeah, just go guns. The R60 is just instant I win button in this.
Got it. Yeah, issue is I also lost track of you at the initial turn.
Yep. Fishbed Horde GS over 1. Probably within the next 1 to 3 weeks. I don't know. We got to do the GS convoy as well. That'll probably come first. Why am I still getting what the fuck? That is not how those buttons are supposed to work. Unless they put one on the outboard and one on the inboard for some reason, which would be very bizarre. This will be a head-on. Oh shit. Nice, got me.
Oh, thing.
No, you did something to my flight controls that it didn't like.
Got me. I think I might have hit your tailplane.
Back in.
One second, crash.
Oopsie daisies.
Well, it was a really bad time for my head tracker to bug in. Ah, there you are.
Now he's probably going to try and get nice and slow and make me overshoot. That MiG-21 knows authority, though. Okay, he's got me out of phase. Not bad. Oh, that's a treat. So I did a dumb on stream in Breakpoint. I don't even know what Breakpoint is. Is that a new game or something? I live under a rock when it comes to games these days. There's like a handful that I actively follow any development news of, and the rest are just, I have no clue. Ghost Recon? Oh, okay.
Just in the chat, most of these fights I actually have my pitch dampener and roll dampeners off.
What's a pitch and roll dampener? It's a MiG-21 joke. I do actually have a dampener, but it's more harm than good, so I just never ever use it. Oh, we're doing this, are we? We are doing this, are we? Not sure he's thought that one through. Okay, come off the power a bit, one stage flap. Oh shit, that was a head-on. I didn't even recognize that. I should have.
shut down the trigger for another half second.
And that's why I hate head-ons. You hit me, I'm still going though.
Oh, that's...
Ease off the stick a little, we don't want to wing stall. More thrust to get us through this. Get rid of some speed, because he's trying to force an overshoot here into the scissor. Put power back on, and presto. It's for all the people on Reddit that think the MiG-21 isn't a dogfighter.
That's one of my fuel tanks.
Just gotta know what you're doing.
So got the other.
I could fix that for you if you'd like.
Yeah, sure, even me out of...
Trying to force an overshoot. He's got his brakes out. That's okay. I can do that too. And I can thrust my way out of a stall better than he can. There's the wing drop. A little bit too slow there.
And here, chat, you see what happens when two fly-by-wire aircraft get to the very limits of their stall.
Mechanical, you mean? We'll just wait for him. Not in a rush. That wing stall actually almost put me right on him for guns. That was actually a helpful stall right there. It wasn't intentional, but it was helpful.
Scrape the ground.
Yeah, likewise. Holy shit.
Ah, I can't get that out.
Oh shit! Mistake!
Just under your wing by maybe like half of, if that.
Thrust out of it. Try and stay behind him.
I might be missing a wing. I just...
No, you still got it. You're missing the tip though.
I don't actually know what's burning because I think that's the fuel tank. Maybe the paint?
Thanks for the follow, whoever pressed a button. I can't check right now for reasons that are probably fairly obvious.
Okay, this is a little bit ridiculous, but I love the trim is very interesting at the
Stay
moment.
above his nose so he can't get a shot. Abuse the vertical, which the MiG-21 has for days.
Does not like pulling up, does not have the lift.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Rolls great though, to the right.
Up, 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 above his nose. Wing stalled it, but it's fine. I'm just biding my time here, waiting for him to fly himself into the ground. Or across my nose. Tactical stall. Just let her recover herself.
Nope, that's me.
Yep, scraped him. Oh,
maybe
oh,
not.
oh, oh!
Nope, I still got...
Oh,
okay,
shit.
I am now missing both wings. So I'm now even.
I was trying to scrape him off against the ground, and for a second there I thought it would
I did not
work.
have differential thrust though. That's... Come on, use the rudder.
Nah, he ain't got it. Oh, he might. He might. I don't think he's in any condition to keep fighting, but he might stay airborne. Barely.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I love it. I'm so glad.
Tarn, you have no stabs.
Yes, I know. I noticed. Oh, did not have any stabilizers in there. Yeah,
No
so
stabs.
My my left wing was gone, my right wing was gone. All I was doing there was using the rudder as thrust. Why do I have a feeling I just became a KSP crap?
Lumber says, talk about fucking UFOs.
See, the thing is, the F-5 actually does have a proper damage model. I just had a lot
I mean, relatively speaking, this is DCS we're talking about.
Yeah. I think the only thing that kept me alive there was the fact that Ross drained out one of my fuel tanks, and the other one was basically at no fuel already. So all I was doing there, I had an incredibly light aircraft, and just enough thrust to keep me going.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, throwing the.
I'm G-locked vertically again.
Yeah, you might be conning a little. Oh, hey, that's a good missile lock.
That was unintentional. I pulled a little hard. Still getting used to it. And again. Gotta watch that AOA in turns. Knowing my luck, by the time I fully adjust to this new flight model, they'll change it again, but it shouldn't be too hard to adapt. I fly this thing so much that usually within a day or two I've worked out any differences. Any tweaks I need to make. We are slowly but surely winding him in. This is the power of the MiG-21 in the right hands. Another circle or two, and unless he does something like that, we would have had him. Be careful not to stall it as I make the reversal. That's the most likely time for that to happen. Okay, he's slowing down. He's going to try and force an overshoot here, probably. Bit off. Wish they'd fix the tracers. That's probably my biggest issue gunfighting in the 21 at the moment, is the tracers being, like, really difficult to see. Well, the smoke's fine, it's the actual tracer element itself that's impossible. And in we go. Yeah, that's true. But I still maintain that Hornet vs. Hornet is the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. God, I was cold earlier, now I'm fucking sweating like a pig.
Yeah, no, my head is just drenched in.
This might become a head-on. Oh no, we're good. We're good. He ain't gonna get the nose around in time.
I love how in DCS you just only vanish once you go beyond a certain distance.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd let you go like 3 miles out, I was planning to double back and get onto you that way, but you just vanish. despite the fact you're in a you're in a bare metal aircraft with the sun shining on.
And then at night, with a full moon, you can see people 100 kilometers away as a single white pixel, but as soon as you get close, they vanish into the blackness.
Yep. Same thing goes for ground targets. Both
Yeah,
the day
yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah, I actually had the very nice sunlight shimmer off of a... was it ZSU I was attacking 2 days ago? And the moment I started going for my run, the thing vanished because the sun was no longer shining on it.
I'm actually having some difficulty maintaining this. "250 kilometers an hour. I'm basically hanging in place. There we go. There we go. He got bored. That's what I was waiting for. And now, because we're nice and slow with our flaps out, we have a ridiculously small turning circle. Unless I keep doing that. I got careless there. All according to plan. Now he's going to have to flatten out his turn to avoid the ground. I built some speed in the dive. Oh dear, what's happening here? Now I'm just going to avoid stalling again, and we should be sweet. I might try the F-5 myself.
Sure.
If I can find it.
Well, this will be interesting. I haven't fought another up.
Wow, my internet just crapped itself for a second there. There we go. Three Shakes is playing with it. I've gotta get used to those wing stalls, man. Once I am, I'll be sweet. This takes a little bit of adjustment. Guess what I just did?
Blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit gentle going into the turn, and once you're actually in it, you can start pulling harder. But the initial turn, you can't really pull too hard. It's a really good aim-9 shot. I'm not going to do it, but, you know. Hello, F5 vanishing device. There you are.
That tone right there is where an average Cold War server F5 pilot would think he has a good shot, and he would take it and he would miss, and then he'd complain. Something I've noticed amongst all the F5 pilots I fight against in my MiG, they always shoot their AIM-9s way the fuck too close. Like they think they have R60s or something. And it gets them killed, because then they're down to guns while I still have missiles. It does. From other angles, it looks kind of like a 21. Yeah. Also, from some angles, the MiG-21 looks like an F-16, which may have caused me to get my first team kill on DDCS when I was starting out there. That's running me out of speed.
And then, of course, if you're engaging a Jeff, just good fucking luck. Yeah, honestly, my worst nightmare that I never want to run into is a Jeff dogfighting an F. That would be a PID nightmare.
Let myself pick up a little bit of extra speed there. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Cache the chips a bit here. He's getting slow. He's probably going to try for an overshoot or a reversal here. Yep, there it goes.
Oh, nice job keeping up with me there. Nope, that's being sold.
Oh, me too.
Hey.
Oh, you saved it. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that is why I disabled the. That's why I disabled the limiters. Like, literally, that is the main reason the limiters are always turned on. For whatever reason, the oh, that's bad. Okay, good. For whatever reason, the F-5 starts off with a serious nose up. Might have just blacked out going straight down.
Might have seen that. Back in. Hey, Josh. Yeah, Tana's good. I've only recently been able to dogfight him at all, but he's good. I just pulled the tiniest bit too hard there. I thought I was holding it steady, kind of on the grey, and it didn't happen. Well, there he is. Oh shit, that was a bit risky. Trying to get out from under his nose. Oh my god. That was some full rudder authority there to get that shot on me. Oh, this is going to be a head-on. Maybe? It didn't take the shot at least. If it wasn't for the sun, that'd be a really nice Sidewinder shot right there. Okay, he's gonna try and
remember
force
when I
an
told you about the
overshoot
gun
here,
sight?
probably. Uh-huh.
How if somebody is blocked for their view, you should use it to reacquire. If somebody goes into the sun like that, always swap it over to missile. That way, and then look down at your radar.
I could still see you there, it's just that if I'd fired a heater, it would have probably gone for the sun. It's a good move.
Yeah, I forgot how hard it is to actually do an F-5 versus F-5 dogfight with two people that are equal skill, or at least close enough. We now present to you SATAL 1v1 F-18 tournaments.
Difference being I actually intend to cash these chips in. Oh, you got me. Nice.
Come on, pull. Oh, hit a tree. I would have had that if there was a tree there. Damn it.
Didn't fly.
Really good fight, yeah.
We'll say with the
Good aim.
stab augs turned off, it makes it very difficult for me to get a stable shot on him. Ugh, I'm getting a bit tired. Might go back to 21 for a couple after this and call it, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, I underestimated the height of my own tail, overestimated the height of the bridge, and kind of bobbed straight into it, caught the tail fin, and that was that. God damn it, it happened again. These fucking G-locks are brutal.
I'll give it the chance to wake up.
It keeps happening. Shit. Barely got away with that one. There he is.
I'll be honest, I kind of want to see SATAL with only F5s and MiG-21.
I would watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah, especially if it was no missiles or rear app.
There we
I
go.
mean, you still would have the advantage of the R60.
If it was R13 versus A9P, to be pretty equal. Thanks.
Oh, nice shot. Nice.
Back in. Packet status hasn't changed since last night. Ooh. I'm sure it's fine, dude. They might just be waiting for the next day or something. Sometimes, like, they won't deliver stuff on the same day it gets into the sorting center. Just depends when it gets sorted. And how big of a load they have going to certain places. At least it does here. I assume it's the same thing pretty much everywhere. Good guy Wingstall drops me right onto him.
Ah, fuck.
Back in.
Probably good for one or two more things I have to get my shoulder over.
Yeah, likewise. Oopsie daisies. Oh, no, I was going to say I lost him, but there he is. Careless wing stall. Right, he's going to come in for a shot here. So we're going to try and complicate matters by moving our nose around a bit. Oh, no, actually, I'm dropping in on him. Holy shit, I didn't realize. So we'll hit that. Still flying, though. Gonna reverse across my nose. Oh shit! Fucking hell. That was nearly a mid-air. Again.
Gotta break the habits, got a little bit too used to fight your F-5.
Fuck. I think we may have just hit each other.
I think we did, yeah, we definitely did.
Rip.
I, was trying to do a little bit of a, very, very low speed barrel roll.
Yeah, I noticed. It very nearly worked. I tried to go vertical to avoid the overshoot, but I left it like a split second too late.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the module I have the most time in. I got more hours in this than I do in the Mirage. I don't know exactly by how much, but I just know I've got more hours in this than anything else. F-5 traces are yellow, so we don't have to worry about red. Red is a Tomcat. I think that's it, actually. I think the Tomcat's the only thing with red traces at the moment. Or, depending on what belt it has loaded, a MiG-21. I think our air-to-air is red and our air-to-ground is green. I can't remember.
Hey, Ross, guess what I did?
But I usually just carry the mixed ones, the Christmas belts. Yeah, what? Oh, blackout?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I usually stick with the Christmas belts. Just because I'm lazy.
Setup as well. I could have pulled so easily onto your tail if I had a black. I cannot wait for ED to eventually fix the G-lock. Or at least make it where you're blocking out around 9.
I can't wait for the cockpit overhaul for this so I can actually see things in front of me as well as behind me. It's like the only aircraft in the game, except maybe the F-14, where your rearwards visibility is better than your forwards visibility. Oh, and the Su-25T, I guess. That just doesn't have visibility anywhere.
Yeah, no, if you have the sun behind you with the Su-25T, you're just...
The mirrors don't work at all for me.
Clear.
Like, my mirrors are glitched out totally in it. Let's get me into some little kinda sorta rollers here. He really throws that thing around a lot. He's complicating my gun solutions here, but I can stay behind him fairly comfortably. He also risks losing control right above the ground.
That's what you can't really do in fly-by-wire aircraft. Use that rudder authority to your...
Correct.
You can, but not to that extent.
And then they see a MiG-21 deliberately, like, execute a tactical tumble and they call it UFO, because I don't know how an actual plane works.
Yeah, so I think it goes for the F5. It's like, oh hey, I got an F-15, I got an F-14 on my... Oh, you hit both my engines, damn. I'm so glider.
Oh, there he is. Almost lost him there. God, I love this fucking sound mod.
The energy, damn it.
This sound mod is just the best thing. the actual best thing.
One thing I do have to say though, the wind effects in the F5 are really good. Nope.
Oh, down he goes. This is about as small and sleek as I like. The 14 really appeals to me. Beautiful plane. I guess if you call the Spitfire small and sleek, but I guess it doesn't really count for a Warbird. They were all kind of smallish and sleekish. Something I need to test later. I won't do it this stream, but something I need to test later is to see if you can overspeed the flaps in this, because I suspect you can't. And if so, that's kind of broken. Like, I'm trying not to deploy my flaps at a speed where they'll get damaged, but I don't know. It also could be a case like with the a lot of the World War II Soviet aircraft, where the pneumatic system just doesn't have the pressure to force the flaps down against a high-speed, you know, airflow. And so you could technically leave the flaps down. If it got to the point where it might damage them, the airflow would be enough to force them back up against the pneumatic system. Don't know, I'll have to look into it. Oh, he's playing with fire there.
Tree.
Don't worry, if it hadn't been the tree, it would have been my guns. I was right on you.
I was just about to reverse there. I might have been able to force it.
No, I was literally drawing lead for a shot. It's nice to actually get some 1 vs 1 in this server in the 21. Usually you just get mobbed in the guns arena by people in mod and stuff. No, you can dump the gear at 300 knots. Yeah, but it gets jammed. Like, if you overspeed the gear in this, it will jam down. I don't know about the flaps.
By the way, can you tell that I used to fly bombers and other flight sims?
To be honest, not really.
Really? Yeah.
Can you tell I habitually fly Spitfires in World War II sims?
That I can.
And the Albatross in World War I sims.
Yeah, I can kind of tell that also. You're not doing any negative G whatsoever.
Yeah, everyone bitches about the MiG-21. They're like, oh, the negative G kills the engine. It's like, what's negative G? I've never negative G'd in my life.
Yeah. I keep trying to force you into it, but you're just
it doesn't happen.
Not going in at all.
Like, in any aircraft, even if I could fly it upside down for all eternity without any consequences, I just instinctually roll inverted and pull rather than bunt forwards. Even in fucking 109s. Like, that was one of their main tactics in the Battle of Britain. I just cannot force myself to do it. Can't tell if that's jet wash or wind
flew
storm.
SPDs
Probably
and
both.
109s. So I really like to use negative G.
with how fast this thing's roll rate is, and the obviously better authority you get in positive, it's like there's not much point going negative.
Come on, pull up.
That was accidental.
Okay, nope. I scraped my engine at the most of my belly, but I'm somehow alright. I have no idea.
You're trailing something. I think one of your engines is dead.
Probably engine oil.
We're too busy talking. We're both sitting there holding push to talk, nattering to each other. Alright, stuff stopped coming out the back of your plane now. Except for exhaust.
Yeah, it's probably engine oil. It's not my fuel tank. They got a warning light, but that's probably for engine damage. Fucking hell, yeah, it is really, really hard to match the MiG-21's low speed maneuverability against somebody who knows what they're...
I keep trying to warn people. I do tell them. But they're like, haha, triangle wing, only go fast.
The thing is, that's true for the that's kinda true for the Mirage, kinda. But you also got that tailplane.
I mean, the Mirage 3 maybe, the Mirage 2000, the Vortex gens let you pull ridiculous fucking alpha. And you've got the thrust to kind of maintain it, whereas the 3 didn't.
Yeah, with the Mirage, you can pull it off. I prefer not to try if I can try keeping them somewhat high speed. But the thing is, with the MiG-21, you got that fabulous rear tail plane. Ah, damn it. Fuck.
Alright, last one, I think.
Sounds good.
My eyes are going square, so I'm gonna hop off after this.
Yeah.
I was actually watching,
I'm gonna have to see about trying to clip.
I was watching a video of the Mirage 3 and the Swiss ones earlier.
That was kind of silly.
Beautiful planes. I can't wait to have a Mirage 3 in DCS, man. That's gonna be awesome. Triangle gang must grow. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, it's probably gonna be a head-on. No, maybe. No, it's not. Interesting.
A little bit. I'm half tempted to see if I can't run you all the way to the mountains.
Did you just say run? You're an F-5. I don't think you can do that.
Because I can outdistance you, but I can outmaneuver your shot.
Oh, you can't outdistance me in this. Like, I will run you down easily.
Oh, sorry.
Unless I lose sight of you while I'm busy talking. There he is. Now the Vigan will outrun this thing on the deck. Handily.
It'll be interesting when we get one of the older Mirages in here on the Harrier.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Harrier, I'm somewhat confident I can dominate in the F-5. The Mirage, I'm not sure.
Now is not the time. There we go. As I said, most of what kills people in this plane is over-controlling you. Just let her recover herself. She wants to fly, so leave her the fuck alone. Let her sort herself out.
Yeah, I need to stop trying to do that. Oh, good fights. Ow.
Very good fights, man.
Pocket out, yeah. Okay. Just took my arm off the stick and. Ow. Whew, really good fight. Right, catch you later.
Catch you later. You guys want to see something silly? Let's see if I can do it without killing myself. There it goes. There it goes. Keep it stable. Keep it stable. No, she ain't gonna do it. Aileron authority. We still have aileron authority. Let's try and stabilize this. This is probably not realistic. This behavior needs fixing. It's not really useful in combat because it will get you killed. It makes you a standing target, but if I can stabilize it a little. 50 degrees, fucking hell. I had this stable at 41 degrees AOA and a gentle climb. There we go, 41. Keep the wings level-ish. Tumansky doesn't give a flying shit about